Good morning, Houston. I hope your Game 5 hangover is subsiding. Go Stros. Because I want to run something by you. When I was about 14 or 15, my dad and my uncle would sing that old, the old campy Batman song to me. Batman, and although instead they would sing Statman. And sorry for being off key. But it would really annoy me. I didn't like it at all. But now I take comfort in the numbers whenever possible. And that's what I'm going to attempt to do for all of us right now. And pardon the scenery, we've been redecorating since late August. All right, here we go. So our rookie quarterback, the Texans' rookie quarterback, and I guess probationary superhero, Deshaun Watson, has played in 7 games, and I know he's lost 4 of them. All of these teams lead their division, including 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Another one is the front runner for the MVP race, and the other team is Jacksonville, whose defense suddenly just remembered how to play football, and they are the stingiest defense at 15.7 points per game. They've only allowed 4 touchdowns in all of 7 games. They lead in sacks, and they are just playing lights out right now. Contrastingly, the banged up Texans defense, they've given up the 4th most points, or points per game, I guess, and that's pretty much left the Texans offense to take the lead if anything's going to happen. So that's why Deshaun Watson right now has a league leading, tie, 19 touchdowns. He's tied with Carson Wentz for 19 passing touchdowns on the year. He's 5th among passers in rushing TDs. He has 2 rushing touchdowns, with 4 quarterbacks only slightly ahead with 3 each, meaning that he has 21 total touchdowns. He's responsible for 21 total touchdowns, the most total touchdowns among all players in the league, and the most single player points at 128. Because he's one of 6 quarterbacks with a successful passing 2-point conversion. Fittingly, including that conversion, he has 2 more points than completions on the year, which I think is a crazy stat. Add to all of this, 15 teams haven't even had a bye week yet, including Tom Brady, Alex Smith, and Carson Wentz. Deshaun's first down percentage is 41.2%, and that's second among passers with over 100 pass attempts. Alex Smith is first with 42.5, so that's pretty close. His season quarterback rating is 5th best among the same group with 103, behind only Alex Smith, Tom Brady, Kirk Cousins, and Aaron Rodgers. He's also second in average yards per pass with 8.3, second to Alex Smith again with 8.7. Almost halfway into this whole season, he's matched Marcus Mariota and RG3's entire season record of 4 passing touchdowns in 3 games. And he faces Indianapolis next week. Those 19 passing touchdowns also bested Kurt Warner for the most scores in a first 7 starts. So he's just breaking records right now. He has a 61.8% completion percentage, despite facing 3 of the top 5 passing defenses in these 7 games. So there's no wonder why his 8 interceptions tie him with 4 passers for 3rd place in the whole league. He's thrown just a handful, just a big old bunch of interceptions, and I'm fine with that for now. He's also tied with 3 passers for 11th place in sacks with 19 sacks, as many passing touchdowns as he has, which really isn't entirely shabby considering that he plays behind the 30th worst O-line out of 32 teams. So among rookie quarterbacks, Watson beats the second best stats in each category by 79 average yards per game, 16 total TDs, 25 total first downs, a 12.1% better first down percentage, and holy Dak Prescott, a monster 36.8 points on his QB rating, above Kaiser and Trubisky, and all the other rookie quarterbacks. So Houston has a league best 30.7 points per game, and is second most first downs per game at 22.3. New England has 24.6. 30.7 points per game. They're 3rd in total team points at 215, behind only New England and Philadelphia, neither of whom have had a bye week yet. They're 10th in yards per game. Will Fuller has 10.5 points per game play in the games he's played, I believe, which is best. I believe that's best among non-kickers. He's currently on pace to beat Randy Moss's record of 23 receiving touchdowns on the season. I don't think he'll get it, but still, that's coming back from a broken collarbone. I think he's doing really well. DeAndre Hopkins is second among receivers in yards per game, behind Antonio Brown, who hasn't had a bye, and 3rd in total yards to 2 players who haven't seen a bye week. Both Hopkins and Fuller are tied for the most touchdowns among wide receivers at 7 apiece. And there are like 3 running backs that have 8 touchdowns. There's 1 wide receiver that has 7. But Hopkins and Fuller have together, or both are tied for the most among all wide receivers in touchdowns, or receivers just in general. So I look forward to the second half of this Texans football season, and I hope you do too. And you can stop biting your fingernails. Pretty fans don't bite their fingernails. So have a monster week and enjoy this weather, my friends.